Hello everyone and welcome to Hearts of Iron for Old World Blues. Now if you didn't know, Old World Blues is a Fallout mod for the game Hearts of Iron 4. Basically it changes the world entirely and allows for you to play as a lot of the nations throughout all of the several games. Currently, it has gone all the way from California to a bit of Louisiana and Oklahoma. We've even got Mexico, Cascadia, and all the stuff in between. Now, today, I'm going to begin a challenge. A challenge inspired by, some pretty big Hoi 4 YouTubers, the challenge to do every game in base Hoi 4 A to Z. And I thought that because I don't see a lot of videos on Old World Blues, I just play every nation myself and just let people see them all. Until another update, that is. And I don't know when the next one's coming, so this is what I'm going to do in the meantime. So, today we will be playing as the Alamo chapter, and the Alamo chapter, as you'd expect, is located in Texas. But as you see here, it doesn't really exist yet, because it is something which breaks off from the Texan Brotherhood. And so we're just going to get into a game here. So, hello everyone, and welcome back, and basically we're starting as the Texan Brotherhood. While I'm gonna go into this in more detail in the future, but the gist of this nation and it in particular is that it fought some mutants a while ago, and it formed an economic union with a few of its neighbors, and it's doing pretty good. Well, a lot of bad stuff is about to happen, and there's a very good chance that these dudes are just going to give up and surrender to somebody. Anywho, with that out of the way, I'm just going to get to playing as these dudes. We are led by this nation, the Texan Brotherhood, is led by Edward J. Rusk, and I'll just be reading out all that lore stuff for them another date, whenever we come up to the T's.
Hello.
Anywho, I'm just going to move on forward to the part in which the Alamo chapter will break off from the Texan Brotherhood, and then our game will truly begin. I'll see you there. Hello everyone, and welcome back. It is the 21st of September, 2275. It has only been a few months since games start, and we get this event. This event is unavoidable, and this is basically where we get to play and begin as the Alamo chapter. You automatically complete this focus called Broken Apart, and it will give you this event. Currently, the rest of our alliance is in disarray because they both have civil wars. Now, the Unity of Austin is probably going to win theirs, and Lone Star has a very high chance of losing theirs, but they may still win. But either way, this is no longer our problem, because we are no longer going to be the Texan Brotherhood. We will side with the Alamo chapter. But let me read this out first. Our constant efforts to help and support Lone Star in exchange for economical support seem to have drawn the ire of a large splinter group inside the Brotherhood, calling themselves the Alamo chapter and having taken residence inside the historical site of the Alamo. They are comprised of many high-ranking officers who think we have deviated too far from our original goal. They seek to return to our tradition and to contact the other brotherhoods to once again organize as a proper chapter. This is a devastating blow for our nation. All we can do is hope for the best. They are right. The Brotherhood shall rise once more. It is now time to become the Alamo chapter. Now, hello again, and we start as the Alamo chapter now. Now, this is where we will begin, and we're just gonna set up our industry. I'm gonna take the frickin' bike out because I'm never gonna make anything relating to bikes. 3 factories on power armor, 1 on guns, and you know what? Actually, no, 2. I'm feeling risky today. Anywho, we're just gonna put all of these dockyards into this. Well, actually, no, just one of this, 2 into this for later use. Anywho, we're gonna start with Brotherhood Consolidation, which gives us another event, which basically all these events are like with most focus trees in this mod, which they just give you small bonuses. This one will give us claims and a war goal on the Pursuant territory, which is right here. And this one will just give us a bunch of forts alongside the border of the Ironmongers, and then there's another one in which we can basically make the Houston Rockets give us military access so we can take their technology. We are Catherine Torney, and let's get a move on. Okay, we've got our first focus. An old, new focus. While our brothers to the north cling to their dreams of restoring the old world, we have seen the truth. Technology still needs to be safeguarded until humanity is ready for it again. Until then, we stand eternal vigil. The choice was not easy, but we all agree that it was necessary. Let us never forget our brothers, even those that decide to leave the Brotherhood for promises of restoring something that has failed time and time again, to safeguard humanity. And now we get ourselves a free army, which we will lead. You know what, just give a random general, attach them to this, then make our marshal, Catherine Torney, and we're just going to,
what do you need?
Before we attack the Pursuant, set up a line and basically make it so that this war is pretty easy. You won't really suffer with this if you just get everyone on there, set up a front line, and get it ready beforehand. And now we will go on to technological recovery. Okay, we have just done technological recovery. Even as a part of the Texas branch, we collected and safeguarded technology. Though one of the reasons for our split was that they wanted to distribute what we guard, we can't let that happen, obviously, but what of our now lonely vigil? We need every edge we can get, no matter the cost. Basically, we're having to open up some of our own stores of technology to continue our way of thinking. It's desperate, yes, but we will do it for the well-being of the Alamo chapter and the world as a whole, for it is our duty to safeguard the world from its own technology. Now we're basically going to use stonks to buy Richmond off of Texas now. Okay. Richmond, we need it. Direct land access to the USSA headquarters is basically mandatory. Let us achieve this by force or by finance. Let us hope that our former brothers still have some sympathy for our mission. And they have chosen to give it to us. Very rarely, they will just say no. And then you will cry. You won't really. But it pretty much sucks if they do. I've never really seen it happen, but that focus basically alludes to the fact that it could. Dun, dun, dun. You know, I'm just going to set those dudes up to be made. And now we're just going to... Let's do the... Yeah, let's stop the manhunt first. just stop one of these dudes producing so I have some manpower ready to go for the coming day. I'm going to be honest, this war is stupid easy if you basically just gather all your troops into an army, make Torny your head commander, and then just kill him. Okay, the time has come. They will now die. Perish. Now we're just going to take the Houston Space Center, basically tell them give it to us, and I'll cut back to you guys whenever that event pops, or if the pursuit somehow gets bodied within that time.
Take this.
Okay, we've got the event, broadcast from Central Houston. A war is costly, but we do not need to fight if they just give us unlimited access to their facilities. But if we have to, we will take it by force. One way or another, the USSA headquarters secrets will be ours. Houston, do we have a problem? Okay, and they've accepted it, so we don't need a body. Anywho, we go on to the chains that bind. Okay, we are back at the chains that bind. We failed, be it due to atmospheric issues, broken satellites, or what other obstacles could be present. For our best efforts to send a signal to Lost Hills, we failed. We are alone. Silence has never been so cruel. And look at all those buffs. So anywho, after failing to call up our boys on the West Coast and everywhere else, we basically realized we're kind of screwed, because if you look down here, oh ho ho, there is a man with a dream, and his dream is to use robots to beat us so bad. Well, let's just say some of the parts of our chapter will not be having a love of toasters anymore. Anywho, first off, I'm going to immediately go for Elder Emergency Authority. Basically, that just gives you some straight up buffs. If you go down this during your wars, it can also save your butt. But yeah. Anywho, I'm going to be using a little bit of that later. Welcome back, and as you can see, I have won the war. I forgot to mention earlier that for the strategy to work, you pretty much gotta manually make your power armored divisions attack first, because they're what's gonna really push the enemy here. Your infantry isn't really gonna push an entrenched enemy in a small position. After you get them out here, I suggest just using your power armor to just encircle and take the key points. And after that, you've pretty much won the war. Now, I'm just gonna take all this, and we're gonna move on. Next up, we gotta set up our defenses, because this funny man will be coming to kill us eventually. And that is not a good thing. I'm currently doing a lot of national focuses to basically ensure that I can beat him in the face. But it is not going to be a very fun war, no matter how you put it. So, I'll cut back to you once something important happens. And, yeah. See you then. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I just wanted to give you a pretty quick update on the situation. All of the civil wars have gone as horribly as possible for the Texan Brotherhood, which kind of sucks overall. And, yeah. And also, our greatest enemy to the south, the dreaded Santa Anna, is on his way. His troops are already on our border, and so that means their invasion will probably come pretty soon. We must be ready for it, but there isn't really much more I can do. I've done about as much as I think I can. just have to await the coming war, and I will keep you posted on what happens. Once the war starts, I'll pretty much... yeah. Once the war starts, we will basically play it out, and I will try to show you the best parts of it. If it's a really long and more just grind versus grind war, you won't see much. And if the entire war is grind versus grind, well, then I'll just cut to the end, and I will show a version in this video's description of basically that war in its entirety. Just do note, because my computer's a bit laggy at times, it may not be the best viewing experience. Hello and welcome back, and I have just gotten news that, yeah, things went so bad for the Texan Brotherhood, they literally chose to become our puppets. This doesn't happen every game, folks, but this is a good sign. And it happens much more often if you're playing as the Alamo chapter. Anywho, basically, I am just going to request all of your forces, because I will need them to bitch slap Santa Ana. Thank you. Let's see here. Power armor. Send that there. Is this all your power armor?
Greetings.
I expected more of you. Bruh. Literally nothing else is... oh, no, there is some.
Greetings, Elder.
Okay, so yeah, you've got some more power armor. Yep.
Sir.
I'm just gonna get all of the power armor I can into the main army, and the rest of you will basically act as backup. Ooh, boy. Let's see here. Anywho, I will basically just use all these troops, bring them up to the front line, and prepare for the invasion of Santa Ana. Anywho, I will come back to you when something else important happens. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back. And the time has come. The robots have come to beat our ass. And let's give them the old what for. Because fuck off, robots. This is our land, and we're gonna keep it. So I'm going to attempt a full frontal push with the taken forces from the Texan Brotherhood and my own forces, and we will see if we can push. Holy crap-a-bola! We can push, baby! Wait, but their full reinforcements haven't come over. But it doesn't matter. If we could break through here. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Boost! Okay, we're completely breaking through. We've broken through. Okay. Event time. Intense and deadly fighting has ended in the jungle capital of Reynosa. The Alamo chapter forces cleared out robots and conscripted forces from entrenched positions. Reporters attached to frontline units stated that living soldiers in Reynosa were being rounded up as prisoners of war, and any remaining holdouts were being dealt with via high explosive and flamer units. In addition, any remaining mechanized forces in the area under command of the Generalissimo were being eliminated through dedicated anti-armor teams. Civilians formerly under Santa Ana's rule began to cautiously but surely exit their homes, marveling at the absence of the omniscient presence of deadly robots patrolling the streets. Although the southern front in Reynosa was quickly evaporating, the Alamo chapter intelligence learned that Santa Ana was rallying his army and air force to mount a counterattack and retake the city. While losing his capital came as a heavy loss, the Generalissimo was not ready to go down without another fight, or 10. Reynosa's ours. Death to Santa Ana. Viva Mexico! Hold up. Wait, hold the holy phone.
Sir.
The holy phone of hold phones. What? Also, we're going to be going super aggressive on our battle plans. Hyper aggressive even. And there will be a second ring of things. Nope, nope, not you. Basically, your forces over here. So yeah, you all will be basically charging over here to break your fellows out. Anywho, we've got more factories. We're just gonna put that on power armor. And we're just gonna keep the train rolling, baby.
What can I do for you?
We are absolutely blitzing right now.
Hey.
To a bit of a ludicrous degree. But we're doing it. We're melting them with sheer troops. Oh, and we've overrun one of their robots. This is perfect. This war is going absolutely wonderfully. And if we can get one of these river crossings before the robots evacuate across them. You, cut off their main army. You, cut off over here. We're going full blitz. Holy crap. And we've even got more units back here, but I don't even care. You just go and prevent him from naval invading, I guess. So he wasn't able to get his troops up to the front line fast enough, and he justified before the point in which he was completely able to. Which is spectacular and wonderful. And I'm very happy with this tournament. Okay, we need to cut off these robots as much as possible. Like, seriously, we need to cut off their main force, or else they may get a chance to regroup.
What can I do for you?
Come on. Oh, also, I would like to point out to you all that if you are having trouble, sometimes going down this tree over here, you can just straight up rush over here, and basically you get a bunch of desperate defenses on the Alamo itself so that you can hold even if things are dire. And then you can basically, if Texas was doing well that game, you could basically call them for help, and they can pretty much save your butt, or they could just say no. But most times, it's gonna be yes. And if you really are still spiteful towards those Texan pricks, you can just have a plea for help to just a general brotherhood across the radio. And I don't know what happens. Never made it to that point. Either way. Okay. Okay, we've encircled divisions up there in the north.
What do you need?
The march shall continue. The Alamo shall succeed. And this bloody general shall lose if it's the last thing I do. Now,
what can I do for you?
I know I'm not doing this the most surgically, I guess. I am not the best commanding officer, so to speak. But I'm doing this to the best of my abilities and attempting to give you a good show to watch. And as of now, I do believe I have proven myself worthy of beating the shit out of this Santa Ana guy. Research and stuff can go on hold for a second while I'm just solving the issue at hand.
Greetings, Elder. Hey there. Hey. After this, I have some weapons to repair.
And there we are, folks. Santa Ana has been defeated. And let me tell you, in my test game, I hadn't gotten the Texan Brotherhood on my side, and it was quite difficult to hold. I didn't even get a chance to push. But with the Texan Brotherhood, conscripted forces help. Basically, before they were able to get all, like, 20 of the robot divisions on the borders entrenched, I was able to push into them so aggressively that I have succeeded. And now, this is mine. This is mine now. It belongs to me. I am the long chapter. Fear me. Anywho, after this point, we have had our largest conflict pretty much solved. We won't have any fun in Mexico unless we wait really late game, and there's only really one boy left to shoot. And it's these guys. These ironmongers have the gall to consider raiding our lands because we are a newly formed chapter, and they think we to be easy prey. Well, good sirs, I will turn the tables on you before you even get the chance. Now, I would also like to point out, in the Alamo chapter tree, this, the Old World Treasures tree. This is basically the goal of the Alamo chapter, is to, once, if they survive all of this shenanigans with the mutants and Santa Ana's army, this is their goal. It is to search out the old relics of the world and to eventually find the harbinger of Armageddon and send it west. But that focus isn't finished. But I will show you the path to which to get there completely. Anywho, I will see you back in a moment. Hello everyone and welcome back. The war focus for the Ironmongers for even daring to think to kill us is complete, and now we are going to whoop some muty ass. Juggernaut, you're about to be Jugger was not. God, that was the literal worst burn. I'm so happy. The only witnesses to this event are the, 5 people who watch my videos and these mutants who are about to be massacred en masse. Thank the Lord for that. Feck. Don't attack! You're trapped, you rat bat. Oh my god. You know, if this man wants to fight his way to death, so be it. May he be honored in the effort.
Take this. I've got this one. What can I do for you?
Pretty soon, life. Stop attacking.
Hey.
Gosh darn it, I hate forced attack sometimes. Because they just don't attack when I want them to. They just attack when they want to. Sometimes that isn't good.
Hello, sir.
Anywho, they've lost pretty much the majority of their good points
Let's see how you handle
along the line. They're pretty much collapsing. And yeah, this looks like it'll be a quick war, which I won't really have to cut the majority of it out. I don't even know if I'll cut any of it out. Same with the Santa Ana War. Honestly, this has been pretty good.
For you? I've made contact. Form on me. Fire in the hole. What do you need? This'll be over quickly.
Okay, that's going to be a tool we'll be using later.
can't stand up to this, can you?
So much power armor. This is nothing compared to some of the better Brotherhood nations. Of course, we do get the broke freaking ability, if I was abusing it, of having ludicrous amounts of research. Like, just absolutely kabonkers. And there we go. They are dead. Straight up bodied. And that ends that mutant menace, but there is another one rearing its ugly, ugly head. Absolutely horrendous head. God, it's disgusting. But I will deal with it should it come to meet us. But that is not our main focus now, for we have truly proven ourselves to be a strong chapter in the Alamo and oppressing those who once oppressed us. Well, I wouldn't call it oppressing. I'd more call it rightful justice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cut out until I get the supplies to do the cool stuff with Fort Hood. You get a series of events, and I don't really want them to fail, so I'm going to do a bit of preparation before I show them off. Also, in our acts of preparation for the Great Fort Hood expedition, we have requested that Rosado works with us to help us break into Fort Hood easier, because previously Rosado attempted to do so and failed, and it was at the cost of their leg. So, happily, I didn't get this last time, we were able to gain their help, and I will use them later. Welcome back. Just wanted to read out another event for you because I've been going back to doing a lot of focuses. And also, the mutants have decided that I have taken their rightful territory by drop-kicking those bitch asses to my west earlier. So, they're preparing for war, and I don't think they'll ever come. But if they do, I will be ready. Anywho, to safeguard the past is our duty, even if it is out of physical reach. Codes, equipment, satellites, let us use them to discover, to prevent humanity from abusing technology once more. Only those worthy enough shall wield the sword. Magnify! Basically, I now have a freaking giant magnifying glass of information on a lot of people. I mean, look at this. I could see all these dudes who are neighboring me's just divisions everywhere. It's wonderful. I didn't even do any funky shite. Anywho, I'm going to be opening that thing more because I want more free power armor, because that sounds like a good deal. Anywho, once I get some more supplies, I will begin the Fort Hood expedition. And I will call you all back up then, or if an event, or if these dudes attack. So, yeah. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back. And right now we will be beginning the unique expedition which they take into Fort Hood. Depending on how well it goes, you can get different amounts of stuff. And I don't know what all that stuff is because I've never gotten this far in my test game. I only played it for about 30 minutes before I thought I had a basic grasp on everything. So yeah. Anywho, 5 days. Okay, we're sending 350 men in. Okay, here we go. Security door Gamma 13. Last time we ventured into the depths of Fort Hood, we managed to reach this door. Impassable and with no alternative route in sight, a massive hulk of reinforced metal blocking any further progress. But we need to get through here to further uncover the secrets of the past. Who knows what wonders will wait for us beyond this obstacle. I'm gonna hack the system. We are through. We managed. Let us delve onwards, ever deeper. Every step forward brings us closer to victory, bound by steel. get more of this. And for focuses, I guess I'll just do this. There's a bunch of industry focuses on the west side, but honestly, I don't really need them for what I'm doing, which is basically surviving at this point. Anywho, as soon as the option is given to us, we will continue on through Fort Hood. Okay. A corridor of guns. Guns, guns, guns. Usually our brothers and sisters get very excited about the prospect of finding automated, futuristic weapon systems that can cut down a man, even if in T-51B in seconds. There's one exception to this, though. One small exception. If the guns are pointed at our brothers. It is a very different thing. We have to decide what we want to do. How will we best this particular obstacle? We will hack them. Turret success. By whatever means, we managed to get past those turrets. Let's hope we won't see any more of those troublesome things. Onwards to victory. We're also getting factories throughout all of this, which is honestly pretty gosh darn cool. Anywho, let us move onwards. We will get the option to begin again in like 5 days. Or maybe 1 day. Honestly, I don't know how long it takes to get the thing back up. And we're back with this. Security force fields. Pre-war, USA always had a penchant for blocking progress of those that wanted to compete. Pulse fields that easily allow those with the right genetic makeup to pass unhindered are one such obstacle. Everyone not coded for them simply ceases to exist once trying to pass them, disintegrated into atomic particles. The faint glow they emit makes this section of the fort so deep underground seem particularly eerie. Just hope we will find a way around, or the way back. I will attempt to hack it. Success! We managed. If by code or force, we are through. How deep does this rabbit hole go? How much more must we endure to finally reach our destination? I think we're getting close, guys. I'll get you back on the next event. Hello everyone and welcome back. Sorry for the delay. Well, you won't feel the delay, but I'm certainly gonna. Basically, I can no longer progress in this for some reason. I sent a bug report, but I believe it has something to do with my lack of codes. And there was no real pre-warning to say that without codes I couldn't progress. I thought you had to add one or the other, not some of both. Because I had red 0 in one of them for the longest time, but I'm going to attempt to continue to progress by basically killing Houston and getting some of these two done. Because they add some more codes. And I desperately need codes, apparently. Where the heck is simple circuitry? Yeah. Anywho. I'll see you whenever either Houston attacks me, this happens, or I finally fix that bloody bug. Anywho, until then, sayonara. Hello everyone and welcome back. Our justification on the Houston Rockets finally finished. And by God, I just want them to be dead so I can finish this bloody thing. We're going to be invading through the
Hey.
Texan Brotherhood's lands just so that I can get here faster. Because going across river crossings is stupid, even whenever you drastically outnumber them. My game started to lag a bit since we're pretty late game right now. Well, not pretty late game. Honestly, this is nothing. It's just we're actually pretty well into the game and I'm getting kind of bored. However, I am excited to see where the end of this freaking focus tree is going to take me so that I can finish the first of what I hope to be a pretty fun series. I hope. Dearly.
Hey there.
But, no matter what, I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to try and enjoy this as much as I can. So yeah, Houston is about to fall, which is good. Then I just need to take the Mont, and I will be completely done with this war. Okay, there it is. And then just wait for that. And ta-da, they're dead. Just gonna take everything. It's all mine. Alamo chapter got moved down slightly, but yeah, it's fine. I don't know why that's... Okay, and I'm gonna prepare a hacker and a gate crasher, so that I can progress in this. I will be back in 30 days whenever I can finally do this bloody freaking thing. Ah! Hello everyone, welcome back. I've finally basically fixed my issue, and now we will be able to move on in 5 days. So yeah, it's a lot. Sorry this ending bit of the video has been probably pretty slow, but... well, it's my first one, and I haven't gotten everything down. So yeah. Well, let's finish this up and see where the end of this story takes us. If it even is there. Slumbering sentries. We have to decide what to do with them. Turn them into scrap metal, taking meticulous care to remove them all, or do we try to take them over? Let us hope our choice is the right one while we wade between the bodies of 1,000 sleeping sentries. Oh, screw that crap. I want more material. Gamer. The bonk has commenced. Look at that. Hello everyone, welcome back. Sentinel Automated Power Armor Unit. Look at that glow illuminating it. And the terminal with those schematics. Yet the heart of the piece is the software sleeping within those terminals, ready to be taken, ready to awake our suits even without masters. Slave to the command of a singular brother, we will become legion with this. It was worth it. Every single sacrifice. Steel sentinels will bring order to a lawless wasteland, forged in steel, tempered in blood, for the Brotherhood. And that is it. Fort Worth has been explored, and we can continue our storyline finally. Holy crap, that took a while. Anywho, I will be back So, after this focus, Fort Hood is conquered, taken, it is ours. Its secrets unlocked. Who could have imagined we would ever achieve this? But we did. Long live the Brotherhood, long live the Elder. Next, we will go for Old World boons. So tonight, as we break bread together, let us forge together something new, something strong, something we can be proud of, something we can build upon. We will preserve what's best of what's come before and use it, and one day we will reclaim what was lost. Let us forge a Brotherhood of Steel. High Elder Roger Maxon. Oh my god, the buff. Whoa. Okay. Holy crap. And then we'll get even more. And more. And more. We've got some more conquering to do. Sadly, after Old World boons, I'm probably going to have to call it there. Because, well, the storyline can't be completed. Even if we got the Great Silo and the Control Core, we couldn't send it west, sadly. So, I believe with the Old World Boons, we will officially end this storyline, as that is all we can do for now. We could do some in-between focuses, but that would kind of just, like, not allow us to finish the storyline. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna do this. Event time! Montezuma fractures, and as Tlaloc's memory finally decays to its last blank, another of his sons has risen up from his fractured circuitry. Montezuma, the greatest emperor of the Aztecs, has returned to power in the southern region. Oh, okay, then there's Maximilian. And here we go! So yeah, pretty much, I'm not going to always listen to that event because it happens every 2278. And there we have it. Old World Boons. Is that it? Wait, which one of these events is it? Okay, so that's circuit breakers. Huh. There it is, Treasures of the Old World. Holy crap, that's a lot of green. But, and with that, ends the story of the Alamo chapter. As of now. Honestly, I think they're going to be doing with the next update, since that one has something to do with the West, and also the Maxon chapter, if they were still alive, also has something to do with the West, which hasn't been completed yet. I think all of the Brotherhoods technically have something which alludes to something greater. But, as of now, this is it. Anywho, I would like to thank you all for watching, and here's the end of the world map. And see you next time, where I will be doing another A country. And I will not be having as fun of a time as I did here with the glorious Alamo chapter. And if you guys like this series and think it should continue, show some feedback, because I don't usually get feedback because I'm so small. I'm pretty much baby man. Anywho, see you then, and adios.